Hey, I'm Angela Stone, Fashion Stylist from Angela Stone Consulting. How are you? I can see some of you are coming online, and it's really great to talking to you about how to become a fashion stylist. Well, let me tell you, I've been in this industry for 25 years, making people over, helping change people's lives. And, to become a fashion stylist, you've got to do some training. I mean, I know so many of you out there have a real passion for fashion and you look fabulous yourselves, but dressing somebody else is a whole nother ballgame. So when you train to become a fashion stylist, you're going to learn some pretty key elements to fashion styling. One, you need to know people's body shapes. You've got to understand how to dress them, what to camouflage and what to accentuate. So understanding body shapes, number one. The next aspect is colors. You've got to know how to do someone's colors. You've got to understand what are the blue undertones, what are the yellow undertones, and you've got to know how to drape people. Color can change someone's life when they know what colors they should be wearing, what they shouldn't be wearing. It's a game changer. And, there's nothing better than going out and someone says to you, wow, you look amazing in that color. I can guarantee you that people don't actually ever comment unless it's true, unless it's like really authentic and people really do feel that you look great. So, as a stylist, you've got to get the colors right. Just because something's in fashion doesn't mean to say that color's going to woo for everyone. It's a little bit like that mustard color. It's been around for a couple of years, and so many people are trying to wear it because it's trendy, and it's actually in all of the shops because you've got major retailers that just kind of follow each other's trends, and they're producing it. But believe you me, there's not many people that can actually wear that color successfully. But for those of you who can, it's an amazing color. So as a stylist, you've got to understand what's blue undertones, what's yellow undertones, what the four seasons are: summer, winter, autumn, and spring. When you drape someone with these swatches, it's pretty clear, it becomes really obvious. You've got to have a good eye. You've got to have a good understanding of, what happens to the skin tone, what happens to people's eye color. So that is a big aspect of becoming a fashion stylist. For you too, you need to have all the confidence you can possibly conjure up within you. You've got to be really dedicated to wanting to be a stylist. This thing here, it ain't got a ring. You've got to make it ring. You've got to get out there and be prepared to get to know people in the fashion industry, network with women and men, people that need help and support with putting their wardrobe together. You've got to be prepared to do some pretty hard yards. This is not an industry where you can sit back and wait for magazines to contact you or, a potential client to give you a call. You've really got to advertise yourself. So I know, one of my great stylists, she writes for a local newspaper. And I know out of that, people now know what she does. And this is the thing, when someone has an event, a really special event, it could be a wedding, it could be a reunion, she might be going for a new job, she's going to be thinking, I'm going to get a stylist in. I want to spend some good money, but I don't want to waste my money and I don't want to waste time. So I'm going to get a fashion stylist. Why don't I ring that lady that's in the newspaper? So this is the thing. Quite often, as becoming a fashion stylist, you've got to do a lot of the groundwork. So groundwork is doing the hard yards. If you're not prepared to do that, then you really need to maybe consider another industry. Now, for those of you who may be makeup artists or hairstylists, this is a really good add-on to your existing business. You've already got women sitting in the hot seat talking to you about the problems, how they'd like to look better. And you can say to them, have you had your colors done? Do you know where your style is? Do you know your body shape? Ask them some questions that really gets them thinking about, oh my goodness, I need a stylist. So makeup artists, hairstylists, I train so many of them. Um, and I do know that this is a really good service on top of what you're already doing. You've already got trust with your clients. They're already coming to you for a very personal service. So becoming a stylist and working with someone's wardrobe, going into their home is really personal, so you've got to be very trustworthy as well. So here at Angela Stone Consulting, I offer fashion styling training courses in Melbourne, Sydney, the Gold Coast, Auckland, and Christchurch. Now, for those of you who are further afield, I do also have an online e-course where you can train at home in your own comfort and in your own time. Now, there's no exams. That's one question I get asked a lot. Do I have to sit an exam? No, you don't. I don't let you go past any particular area of the course until I know that you really are feeling 101% complete. Sometimes some people need to go away and they come back again after the training just to give their mind a little bit of a rest, because it's been quite some time since they've been learning at this kind of level. So I run a 5-day extensive training course. Sometimes I do run one-on-ones, and we do have finance available for people to help them into this course as well. I am wanting to train people who are very serious about changing other people's lives. And if this sounds like you, what you should do is drop me a line at info@angelastone.co.nz. I'm here to help you make a difference in other people's lives. So we're going to come back to you. We'll have some more questions. And if you have any questions even here, just pop them in or send me an info@angelastone. Send me an email at info@angelastone.co.nz. And I'm really happy to connect with you and see how I can help you on your journey. Until then, have a really great day. And thanks for joining me here.